Corenswet. My apologies. Look, this 2025 Superman is going to surprise the hell out of y'all. I just stumbled out of the theater like a deer that accidentally wandered into a grave, pupils blown.
So, my out of theater honest Superman 2025 reaction went viral and it had mixed reviews. All right, it had mixed comments, I'll just say. A mixture of hate and a mixture of love. The love outweighed the hate. All right, so a couple people thought I was bots. A couple people thought I worked for James Gunn himself, right? And then a couple people even accused this video of being fake. Okay, I am not in the United States anymore. I am in, well, I ain't trying to tell y'all where I am, but I'm in South America. Okay, and I am not a freaking bot. I am not AI. As you can see, I just switched my freaking hat live right there in front of you guys. So this was my out of the theater reaction for Superman, and it was poetic. I did a lot of metaphors and similes and stuff like that. I spoke poetic. Matter of fact, we're gonna go through a couple of the comments and see why it was so much love and why there was some haters. I'm not afraid of the hate, guys. You understand what I'm saying? We're here to have a good time. Let me know if you enjoy, well, first of all, the movie haven't dropped until July 11th. Make sure you guys subscribe so we can talk non-spoiler talk on the 11th, and then on the 12th we can drop all the, you know what, when it actually comes out. Okay, so check this out. So let's go over some of the reactions. So let's see. We have somebody says straight out of the theater. I've seen a lot of reactions to this movie over the last few hours, but yours does the best job of communicating. Straight out of the theater reaction. Which theater was that? Aquaman's theater? Okay, so somebody agreed and said he's always allowed to go home. He's outside at the bay, but the mic quality sounds like he's in a room. What is going on? Okay. Then somebody said, I've actually been there. Then another person said the check just cleared. The check just cleared, as if I'm getting paid to do this for somebody. Then it says, there must be billion of these Gunn YouTube sales marketing videos. Big YouTube contract. Well, check this out. My channel ain't even monetized yet. So subscribe. Y'all can go ahead and help me out. If you want to help me get monetized. I'm not even monetized, let alone getting paid directly from James Gunn. That's crazy. Anyway, so I said, look, LOL. Aquaman's theater, huh? I wish that I could say that that was clever. Don't hate because I'm outside the US living places you could never. But let me be humble because maybe you could just be joking. Or just be joking. Would you like my next movie reaction to be from a boat or a jet ski floating? Okay, so I'll turn the hate into fun, guys. I ain't scared, you hear me? Like, it's just a whole bunch of haters on here. Somebody say, listening to your review was an absolute treat for my ears. Thank you, excited to see it tonight. So people are gonna go see it. I'm not getting paid for it, but I said, I appreciate that you liked it. I will be doing an update with more details shortly, so subscribe before you leave, please. Also, check out this cool Lex Luthor breakdown. I did a Lex Luthor breakdown on the channel a while back. Somebody say, I'm not sure I want a lot of comedy, but we will see. Okay, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Then another person said, this is the most poetic review I've seen. I've ever seen. Let's just get that straight. I've ever seen. Can't wait. All praises to the Most High God. Give all glory to him. You understand what I'm saying? He's the reason I got that pen. Okay? All right, so I said thanks. I'm glad to see that this is the most poetic you've ever seen. Funny thing is, I almost waited to let it stream until I decided to see it on a better screen. Make sure you subscribe for the July 11th full review. Then I'll drop all of the spoilers if you agree that that's cool to do. Bars, okay? So guys, I'm just having fun. I don't know why there's a whole bunch of hate out here. You understand what I'm saying? If you thought that I wasn't real, now you're actually saying that I'm real. Okay, I'm actually real and we're actually doing this. And let me give you another one if you guys aren't believing that I'm real. I'm doing all this live. Of all the out of theater reactions, yours is the most defined and creative. Keep on coming, man. So I'm reading you guys' comments live to show you that I'm not a bot, to show you I'm not AI. Okay, somebody says, congratulations, DC fans. I said, yes, congrats to all the major DC fans. Only thing I'm sad about is they didn't have this in 3D, man. It's cool. I enjoyed it though. And when they drop part 2, you know your boy would go. You understand? So I'm real. And you know that I'm actually, this is me responding back to your comments. This ain't nobody else. You know what I'm saying? It's nobody else. It's just me doing this. Whether I like Superman or not, this is Jonathan Hemlock. Whether I like Superman or not, your review was excellent. So I said, yo, okay, so he said he subscribed. That was an hour ago. Thanks, Jonathan. Appreciate it. I said, yo, I'm grateful you enjoyed the review, saying it's excellent. The movie shocked me so much that I had to give my testament. Or better yet, I had to give my testimony because I admit at first I thought David Corenswet was phony. Thanks again, right? So I didn't believe it either. You understand what I'm saying? And look, check this out. Justice League, you know, Henry Cavill was the best part of that. Batman versus Superman, I ain't gonna say he was the best part of that because freaking Ben Affleck killed that. You understand what I'm saying? But yo, like he in Man of Steel and all of that, like yo, he's Superman. You know, like out of all the damn Supermans, he became Superman. But this one with David Corenswet, listen guys, look, he's gonna be different. Like he's gonna be different. But just cool, be cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Then somebody said, did you say Batmans as in plural? We know there are more than one Green Lanterns, but why would you say that about Batman? Maybe I'm overthinking it. Well, check this out. This is God Be With Me 77. I said Batmans in reference to different Batman films or movie producers. James Gunn did such a great job, I believe he would even execute Wonder Woman great if he introduced her. And I'm spelling wrong and stuff, y'all. Let me do this. I'm doing this live. Even execute Wonder. I got Wonder Woman great if he introduced her. So I'm actually replying and responding to you guys live while I'm actually recording his reaction of my reaction from earlier. Guys, look, this is what I do, you hear me? I'm not even a YouTuber. Some of these channels are my side projects and stuff, but I own businesses. That's why I'm across seas. That's why I'm out here, okay? Awesome reactions, thanks. Also, you have a poetic way with words. I appreciate that. I said, I appreciate your reaction to my reaction. It lets me know that this video brought you satisfaction. If you don't mind permanently allowing me to be your movie stuff guide, go up and click the little button that says subscribe. Also, what did you like about this Lex Luthor video? Right? So guys, I'm just having fun. You understand? Nothing harmful over here. No AI bots over here. It's actually me. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm responding to you guys. Dude, you are poetry in motion. Those illustrations are top shelf. I ain't even get to say nothing to him yet. Wow. Thank you. That's cool. That's cool. He said, bro, you deserve 1 billion likes. Now I have to, somebody say, now I have to watch it. I know a small YouTuber can't be paid to say positive things about it. Egg freaking exactly. Somebody said, ironically, they also get paid to ish on it. Boy, why is there so many negative people in the world? You hear me? There's so much stuff going on. We over here watching movies and dealing in comics, and y'all gotta bring the bug crap over here. Come on, man, chill. You understand? For those of you who were positive, as you can see, even those of you who are negative, I responded with something that was positive. You know what I'm saying? So those of you who are positive and just want to have fun, this is a place where we can have fun, whether it's movies, music, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be too serious, but we gonna have fun. You understand? And as you can see, I brought it to you early. You understand what I'm talking about? So say, sounds like we got our first real Superman movie. I mean, you can say that. You hear me? Everybody, guys, look, check this out. You're gonna have to make up your own mind of whether or not you know what I'm saying, believe this movie is good after you see it. All I can do is give you guys my experience and what I know about it. Okay? So that's all I can do. You know what I'm saying? You might still, some of you guys that's looking at this review right now that said positive stuff might change after you see it and say, yo, it wasn't what I liked. Okay, and that's fine. We don't always have to like the same stuff exactly. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the review. I'm so excited. Ha! It says in what way? Okay, somebody said very good analogies to the point. All praise to the Most High God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I said thank you for noticing. I used to be a poet as well as a rapper. Now I can't turn it off. I'm glad it didn't annoy you. And I just want to say that to all y'all. I appreciate the positive feedback because I didn't even know how y'all was gonna take all the metaphors and similes and stuff. I just knew that I didn't want to talk exactly like everybody else. Sometimes watching reviews, you know what I'm saying, it get boring. You know, that's why people be stingy with the subscribe button, because they want to get the information then get away. You know, they don't want to come back and actually like watch nothing from you. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying? It was cool that y'all came through. You know, we got a whole bunch of views and a whole bunch of watch hours and a whole bunch of subscribers with just one video. You know, it's some negative reviews, but it ain't nothing we can't get over, man. Like, I'm used to it. Somebody say, okay, I'm fine, I'll go. No, he said, okay, fine, I'll go. His name is Prince Golden in the comments. This was 3 hours ago. I said, so far, Prince, this is the funniest comment I got. Some people accusing me of being paid to talk positive. I'm not. Everything I said in this review is real, I hope you know, but you will have to be the judge of the movie yourself. I hope you go. And I say that to all y'all. Hey, go check it out. If you think you think this is some baloney, then baloney, bonish wings. If you think it's crap, then you know, go check it out for yourself, man. You know, somebody said this explains it. This explains it finally. Trash. Good video though. Hey, you know, I appreciate it. Hey, y'all, don't attack the other people, though. It's all right. I know how to fight my own battles. I ain't got to fight them because God will fight them for me. You hear me? Somebody said, you're doing nothing, you lame. Yeah, it's okay, y'all. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to get rowdy in the comments. It's all right. I appreciate the backup, but it's going to be times that y'all don't agree with me. You understand? So let's be real. You know, let's just chill. You know, some people going to have different opinions. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it respectful. You hear me? Somebody said, don't talk to me, Shirley. Okay, so that beach, that's a Panamanian beach right there. I can't tell you exactly what it is, or y'all will know exactly where I am, and I'm cool on all that. People crazy. You ever seen that movie, The Bodyguard? I ain't got time for all that. You hear me? I ain't got time for all that. Most people ain't got their passport anyway watching this, but still. Like, I just want to chill with y'all, have fun with y'all, watch movies with y'all. Sometimes we'll have sessions where we watch movies together and chill, you hear me? So y'all just go ahead and hang on. You know, come back around here July 11th. You know, I might go live on July 11th or July 12th and we can discuss spoilers or non-spoilers depending on which day I go live on. And then y'all give me y'all opinion, y'all honest opinion. And don't be salty either. Be honest, we grown men. I see grown men in the comments acting like kids. We are grown men, you hear me? Like, if you watch this and you like it, just be honest. Because guess what? I didn't think I was going to like it. But I'm man enough to be like, yo, damn, I was wrong as a mug, you hear me? It's different. It's definitely not Henry Cavill. But I was wrong because it's a good movie so far. Everybody is saying it, okay? All right, man. So, love y'all. # subscribe.